Hi, my name is Leeda Rashid. I'm a physician. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area with my husband, who is also an emergency physician, with our 14-month-old little girl and our soon-to-be little boy. A little about myself. I'm originally from Afghanistan. My husband and I actually both are, and we came here as refugees. Grew up in California. Kind of went to medical school and trained kind of all over the country, but particularly trained together at Michigan State, so those Spartans. And we've been practicing here now in the Bay Area for about 7 years. Needless to say, it's some pretty crazy times in healthcare right now, being a doctor, being a healthcare worker. Just dealing with a brand new virus, and dealing with sort of the fallout of what the pandemic and what the shelter-in-place orders have and probably will create in healthcare is, I think, something that concerns all of us healthcare workers. Certainly we're really worried about our patients who may get the coronavirus, but also about patients who may delay care and not come in because of the virus. I think all of that worries us daily. I think my husband and I have been dealing with it a little bit differently. He's been very sort of head to the ground, focused on the pandemic response team at our health system. I have been a little bit more on the public health side, and probably a lot more frustrated. I'm actually, really surprised that we never had a better national emergency response and better pandemic response. And I'm speaking as somebody who's, worked in some pretty remote areas of the world. So I think everything from lack of PPE to lack of a really good initial surveillance system to contact tracing to all of it just really frustrates me that we didn't do a better job. And seeing so many people now out of work and on unemployment, and getting so frustrated that they're showing up to this governor's office in military gear. I mean, that just really upsets me. But I think my hope is that people still continue to listen to the science, that we have already made some positive impact by practicing social distancing, by listening to the scientists, and mitigating something that could be far worse. So I hope people continue to listen to the science and not to all the rhetoric that's out there, because I know there's a lot. I think we'll get through this together, as Americans have always had. And my hope is that everyone just takes care of each other. There's a lot of good that I'm seeing right now. Healthcare workers going to bat for each other, like I see all the time. Neighbors, going grocery shopping for elderly neighbors. People on social media just being so supportive. Programs like this, just recognizing essential workers. I think all of it gives me a lot of hope. And I just hope that everybody stays safe. And thank you again for this nomination. Thank you.